I've been using the Google Pixel 3 XL for about 6 months now. I got it around November and I've been using it ever since. I love it, despite what the negative reviews have been saying, like the notch and battery life and some apps crashing. I still loved it and I never really experienced those problems that the reviewers had. So now we got the Google Pixel 3a. So despite not having wireless charging or features like the wide angle lens in the front, still really good. And I've been using it as my main phone for about 2 weeks now. It was a little bit of an experiment to see if I can go from the XL phone, with the large display and the big battery, to a smaller phone, a phone that fits better in my hands. Did I notice a difference? Of course I noticed a difference. Battery life was a little bit shorter, and since the screen size is smaller, I found myself not checking my phone as much, which might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually a really good thing. Yeah, with the XL, I was just scrolling on Instagram and Twitter just nonstop for no reason, because the screen is so big, you just want to keep looking at it and doing things with it. But with the 3A, it's still a great screen. It's an OLED display. It's a beautiful screen. I still love it. And there's no notch, by the way. I know that was a big thing that people hated with the XL. They hated the notch, even though I said the notch goes away. You don't really think about it when you're looking at the screen because you're looking at the bottom screen. And as I just mentioned, the 3A fits better in my hands than the XL. It does not fit in my hands. I never dropped the XL when I was texting, but it kind of just slips off a little bit, and when I gotta go to the top, I kind of have to go like this and with one hand. It's a little awkward, but again, I love the XL display just because it was very immersive, but there's pros and cons to that. So it charges with USB-C, it comes with a fast charging cable, and on the top you got a headphone jack. As a YouTuber, I use it to put my microphone in there. That comes in handy, but I still use Bluetooth headphones. It's kind of a habit. So I'm sure by now you guys noticed that on the back it has the same design as the other Pixel phones. It still feels like a Pixel phone and it still has that premium feel. Which is what people want. People want a phone that they can afford, but they don't want a cheaper phone. They don't want a plastic phone. They want something that feels great in their hands and feels like a premium product. Because again, most people are going to have their phones in their hands all the time. You might as well get something that feels good and looks good. One of the big features of the Google 3A is the camera. I've took this camera out in the city a few times, snapped a few photos, and pleasantly surprised at the results. You still got portrait mode, you still got that blur in the background when you focus on an object, and you still got night sight, which is my favorite feature of the Google camera app.